What's up, noobs and noob best? This is Gumbo, and welcome to the Play Up Hub. Oh wait, my bad. Forget I said that. Welcome to my video. And today we're going to talk about what I believe is the best Sips of Garrison. And hopefully, by the end, you might too. Now, roll the intro.
Gumbo in the pot, thick steam in the air. Season it heavy, got the spices to scare. My siege drops fire, watch the towers crumble. Archers take flight, but they fumble in the jungle. Blades clash loud, infantry in the grind. Cavalry charge, but they fall behind. It's the flavor of war, every bite is a lesson. Pew-Tang Clan's the ultimate weapon. Pew-Tang Clan ain't nothing to mess
And before we
with.
mention which Civ it is, I want to mention some honorable mentions real quick. Vikings is great for adding some extra counterattack and an infantry attack bonus. Overall, not a bad combo, but I think we can do better. Ottoman is good for skill damage garrisons with archers, but currently that's just Dido. Maybe in the future this becomes better. France gives you a troop health buff that applies to every troop type, and this is not bad for mixed garrisons. Same thing for China, except it gives all troop defense. In Japan, all troop attack. They do have a few civs that give you 5% health for a certain troop type, but with how most garrisons tend to end up being mixed at some point, why not choose a civ with a buff the apples regardless of troop type? Okay, so what is our garrison recommendation then? It's Mayan. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Really? Mayan? Well, yes, and I'm going to explain what makes Mayan so broken. Mayan has a 3% normal damage buff attached to it. Now, considering most of the best garrisons in the game use smite or combo damage, or have the biggest advantage being massive counterattack damage like Attila, Martel, Hera, and even CY, all get maximum damage output when being swarmed. So this then makes this buff a 3% all damage buff, and for most situations, we value all damage to a 2-to-1 ratio for health, meaning it's as valuable on average as 6% health. Now let's look at the top infantry garrison options. Gorgo, Toku, and Hector are all smite commanders. Well, Hector, when paired with infantry, is a smite damage commander. So now with Mayan, we are buffing our active skills and making swarms hurt even more. Let's not forget to mention that Arch formation is still widely used for anti-swarm garrisons, making this buff further boosted by the buffs from the special and rare inscriptions. Now, let's say you're facing the swarm as an infantry garrison. You might use Martel, Hera, or Attila if you're in an artifact KVK. And what will make these commanders hit even harder when swarmed? Yup, you guessed it, more normal damage. And let's guess the new artifact garrison MVP is likely going to be Gorgo primary and David secondary. And what buff will affect this combo the most? Normal damage increase, of course. Now let's look at cavalry garrisons. So the most likely pairings will be Attila primary and David secondary, or David primary with Hector secondary. I think you can see the pattern here. Boost to active skills and making them hurt swarms even more. Now let's take archer garrisons. While Ottoman helps with skill damage boost and gives unit health for the current time being and probably close to the next 6 months, the archer meta is CY, which will probably be seeing CY with Hector or Hera. And what does CY do well? Healing and counterattack. It's already a nightmare to swarm. Imagining giving this march more defense, as Mayan said provides archer defense as well as that sweet normal damage buff. Here's a little extra bit of benefit from the Mayan civilization. As we start to run more and more combo and smite in the field, if you're a garrison captain, you don't have to sacrifice field buffs, as Mayan will also buff your field marches as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, and please drop a comment and let me know if you agree or disagree, or even just your own theories about garrisoning. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Now play about...
Help me! Help me! Nigga! Help me!